How's it going, everyone? I'm your host, the Carolina Collector. And before we begin, I just want to say thank you to each and every single one of you for helping this channel to grow. If you like what you see and you enjoy the content, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe, smash that like button, and of course, comment in the comment section below. Also, special shout out to all my eBay customers over at my eBay account, the Carolina Collector 001. That's the Carolina Collector 001. You guys have helped me raise quite a few dollars so that this way I can pick up some more sports cards and some more items to review. Thanks to your support, I've been able to do some upgrades to my camera, and I've actually been able to improve my little workstation that I have for my sports card sales and my eBay sales. I bought a brand new table, which I think I've showed off in a short here on YouTube. I've also added another shelf to my work area where I store all my envelopes and all the utilities that I use to pack my cards and send my cards. That's all because of you guys and your support. Thank you so much. So with that being said, what we got here is the 2024-2025 FC Bayern home kit. And I just have to say, out of any kit that Bayern has released in the past several years, this one has to be by far my most favorite because it just stands out. It's got that classic Bayern red, but with a black trim on it. I'm a huge fan of black and red. That's just a personal preference of mine. But to see the black and red mixture with this jersey compared to last season's, and we all know if you're a Bayern fan, last season was a dumpster fire. No Bundesliga trophy. They got knocked out of the DFB Pokal. And then, of course, the farce that was known as the Champions League semifinal round 2 against Real Madrid. Bayern got ripped off by the referee who, unfortunately, called an offside when Bayern did not get an offside. The goal was legitimate. It should be an all-German final, but it's unfortunate with the way the sport goes sometimes. Despite all the improvements, human error still gets in the way. But anyway, despite all that, I really, really love this jersey. It's by far one of my most favorite colorways. And what's good is the fans have a lot to say, because there was a couple times when they released the red and blue kit, I believe back in 2014 after Bayern won everything, and some new age Bayern fans don't really know their history that, yes, FC Bayern used blue and red in their kits way, way back in the 70s, and the blue and red made its return, I believe, in 96. I think it made a couple other previous appearances before that, but in 96, that was the time of Jurgen Klinsmann and Lothar Matthäus and Mehmet Scholl when they won the UEFA Cup. It made a reappearance back in 2014, but the fans started complaining they looked like Barcelona. But, it's just some Bayern fans, unfortunately, don't really know their jersey history as well as some others do. So we may never see another blue and red Bayern home kit ever again, which is really a shame. But, I understand the traditional values that the fans have to keep Bayern, der Roten, so seeing this jersey is just remarkable. I love the non-traditional look of the facsimile stripes, which is kind of like a homage to the Bavarian flag. So I'm going to take this off the hook here, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Now, don't let the camera deceive you. This is actually a really rich, deep, dark red, and I'm glad Bayern didn't go with stripes. So you can see the homage to the Bavarian flag with these diamonds on there. It looks really, really, really nice. It's just such a nice jersey. The shocker, is seeing the standard Bundesliga patch on there, because Bayern have won the Bundesliga 11 times in a row, and not to get that 12th trophy is just, it's remarkable to see this after so many years of seeing a gold patch on his sleeve. My goodness. But congratulations to Bayer Leverkusen. You can't really knock them. I mean, listen, you can't be champions forever, and it's nice to see a little bit of a shakeup in the Bundesliga. Even though I'm a Bayern fan, still, it really, really brings a lot of attention to the Bundesliga and the German football. But with that being said, I love this, that they got rid of that stupid Qatar Airways patch. And if you're any self-respecting Bayern fan, can explain why the fans hated that Qatar Airways patch. Without getting too political in this video, we see anti-Semitism spreading all across this country because of what's happening in Israel and Palestine. And especially in my former home in New York, where anti-Semitism is on the rise. To see the Qatar Airways sponsorship gone from this jersey, to me, it was a fantastic thing to do because of the human rights violations in Saudi Arabia and other Muslim countries where women are getting beat and everything else. It's really sad, the world we live in. So to see a German sponsor on there, in the form of Allianz, to me, I think is a much better choice. And besides all that, let's flip it to the back. We have the Mia San Mia on the back of the neck there. FC Bayern Munich. I love the new style marquee that they got on the back. And of course, we have to have the main man himself, Harry Kane, who I believe was top scorer this season in the Bundesliga. This is just an incredible, incredible, incredible jersey. I am very happy that Bayern went with this particular style. They didn't do the hard red stripes that they went with, like that mix. It almost looks pink on camera, but it's not. That's only because of the LED light that I'm using that it looks pink. But the red on it is so rich. I can't wait to see what the away jersey looks like. And from what I heard, and from some of the leaks that have been coming out on the internet, the Champions League jersey, which they almost never use in a Champions League, which is bizarre. I don't know why Bayern do this. That's another thing I want to bring up in this particular video. I probably haven't mentioned in previous videos. I wish Bayern would release a Champions League version of their home jersey and their away jersey, because they almost always use their home jerseys in the Champions League, with the exception that they never have the Bayern marquee on the top. It's usually the name and then the number, because it's an international tournament. So I wish Adidas and Bayern would come up with Champions League versions of these jerseys. I've been wanting that for years. I do have a couple knockoff versions of their Champions League home kits, but still, it's a great jersey. I love it. It's one of my favorites that they've come out with. But anyway, the third jersey is supposed to go back and harken to the earlier days, where instead of having the Adidas logo the way it is now, the modernized version, they're going to go back to the old school trefoil, which is essentially like a clover type of emblem. So let's see what happens when they release those jerseys. I'm going to take a wild guess here because the Euros are right around the corner, and of course Germany are hosting it. So let's see what happens with those jerseys when they come out. But to me, I've got to say, this is one of the best jerseys Bayern has released in a very long time. And to see them go back to a nearly traditional red motif, to me, is fantastic. Last year is just, even though it did harken back to a jersey that they used, I want to say back in the 60s, it looked too much like a reverse Arsenal jersey. And I think a lot of fans were kind of like poo-pooing on it. I was one of them who poo-pooed on that jersey. It wasn't bad, but for Bayern, it just didn't look right. It was just off for some reason. So I'm glad they made this decision to go with this jersey. It's really nice. It's really cool. And I ordered this off of the German website. And kudos to DHL. When I ordered this thing, there was a little bit of a delay because the jersey, I think, usually when they release the new home jerseys at the end of the previous season, they typically sell out in their first run. So that's what happened with this. So I got the email and a $5 voucher from FC Bayern's German website to use on a future purchase. But typically they come within 5 to 7 days straight from Germany. DHL, man, they're quick. And even after they released the email saying that they finally caught up with their orders, I got the jersey 5 days after the email. I mean, they're very quick to get their stuff out. So, but anyway, that's the new FC Bayern jersey for 24-25. It's really, really nice. I mean, this has got to be probably one of the best jerseys I've seen Bayern release in a very long time. So, and of course, you got to have the beast on the back. I had to get Harry Kane on the back. He is just a monster. He's a monster player for a monster team that I hope in the 2024-2025 season does a lot better. So, and now they got Vincent Kompany as their manager. I'm not going to get into that because this is a review channel, and if I start talking about that particular subject, I don't know how you guys and gals who are Bayern fans feel. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Bayern. It's confusing. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to stop right there because I'm not going to get into theory and sports discussions and stuff like that. I'm here just to review stuff. Anyway, thank you, everyone. If you like what you see, you enjoy the content, again, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm your host, the Carolina Collector. Also, check me out on eBay, the Carolina Collector 001. I actually have the 2023-2024 Champions League Harry Kane jersey up for sale right now in a men's XL if anyone's interested. And also, I have a 1970s retro long sleeve Adidas Bayern kit for sale as well over on my eBay account. Go check it out. And also, I just dumped another 40 cards. If you're interested in buying them cards, go check me out on eBay. Thank you. God bless. Take care. Stay safe. Until next time, I will see you soon.